Happy Earth Day, my friends. It is a beautiful day. The sun is shining, the sky is extremely blue, and I can hear the sound of birds and really feels like spring out here. The temperature is just a little bit cool. And so I wanted to offer an Earth Day meditation to connect to the ground of your own being and to connect to the great earth beneath you. And so if you can take this meditation outside, maybe do, or maybe plan to put your feet on the ground today in some way, put your body on the ground in some way today. In the meantime, I've been thinking so much recently about the understanding that time, as understood by physicists, time really moves more slowly when we are closer to the earth. Even being just a foot away from the earth makes a measurable, though maybe not perceptible, a measurable difference in the way that we feel time, or the way that time moves within and around us. So connecting more deeply to the earth is a way of creating a more expansive flow of time. And in doing this, we connect to the great earth within ourselves and outside of ourselves. And in doing this, we begin to understand how it is we might heal both the earth, the ground of ourself, and the ground beneath us, the ground around us. So find for yourself a way of feeling comfortable. Maybe it's in a standing position outside. Maybe it's in a seated position inside or outside, somewhere where you can really feel the ground. And take a moment to place your hands into the earth. The earth in our Sanskrit yoga tradition is called the Bu, B-H-U, Bu. And so the principle of this, bringing our first 3 fingers of our right hand down into the ground and really connect with the earth beneath you. If you are outside, take a moment now, close your eyes, and breathe in. And as you do, feel the expansive breath of air around you, the expansive ocean of air around you, offering itself to you. Perhaps you can feel a sense of the clarity of this air, the purity of this air as it comes in and it goes out. Feel that you're breathing an ocean of air that is connecting you outward and inward. Inward more deeply to yourself, and outward to all beings. Allow yourself that one more moment to deeply breathe in. And then continue to follow your breath now as you move more deeply into your senses. Can you hear the sound of nature around you? Can you feel the air's temperature on your skin? Can you feel a sense of solidity under your hand? A sense of solidity under your feet? Bring your whole attention downward into the earth itself. And as you breathe downward, with each exhale, feel as if you are connecting more deeply into the earth. Maybe you can feel in that space the way that time maybe begins to slow for you as you connect more deeply downward. And then, as you breathe deeply downward in through the earth itself, continuing in that way to connect to the great ocean of air, both around and within you. Say to yourself now, may all beings be well. May the great body of the earth be well. May all beings on earth be protected and nourished. May all beings on the earth know safety. May all beings on the earth know joy. May the earth be nourished and well. Continue to breathe softly here, and as you do, perhaps now if you are somewhere where you can lay down and get even closer to the ground, with ease, go ahead and lay down now. And maybe then as you become even more deeply connected into the great body of the earth beneath you, perhaps you feel within you space and time starting to expand even more. Now, as you lay comfortably, I will read a poem by John O'Donohue from the book To Bless the Space Between Us. Continue to breathe in and out as I read this blessing poem in praise of the earth. Let us bless the imagination of the earth that knew early the patience to harness the mind of time, waited for the seas to warm, ready to welcome the emergence of things dreaming of voyaging among the stillness of land, and how light knew to nurse the growth until the face of the earth brightened beneath a vision of color. When the ages of ice came and sealed the earth inside an endless coma of cold, the heart of the earth held hope, storing fragments of memory ready for the return of the sun. Let us thank the earth that offers ground for home and holds our feet firm to walk in space open to infinite galaxies. Let us salute the silence and certainty of mountains, their sublime stillness, their dream-filled hearts, the wonder of a garden trusting the first warmth of spring until its black infinity of cells becomes charged with dream. Then the silent, slow nurture of the seed self, coaxing it to trust the act of death. The humility of the earth that transfigures all that has fallen of outlived growth. The kindness of the earth opening to receive our worn forms into the final stillness. Let us ask forgiveness of the earth for all our sins against her, for our violence and poisonings of her beauty. Let us remember within us the ancient clay, holding the memory of seasons, the passion of the wind, the fluency of water, the warmth of fire, the quiver touch of the sun, and shadowed sureness of the moon, that we may awaken to live to the full the dream of the earth, who chose us to emerge and incarnate its hidden night in mind, spirit, and light. Today on Earth Day, perhaps you allow yourself this space to feel the way that the earth gives to you all the richness and abundance that your senses can take in. So if you are still with your eyes closed and in a reclined or seated position, open your eyes now to see the world around you, to see the great richness and abundance, to feel within you the span of time having grown wider now perhaps. I'm going to listen to the Gayatri mantra today in honor of awakening the sense of light within me. And so if you too would like to know that sensation, perhaps you find for yourself the Gayatri mantra in order to connect to continuing this feeling of light, the vibration of light and of positive, expansive energy. It is said, the Buddha said, that when our heart's candle is lit and we offer that light to another to light their own candle, our own candle does not grow dimmer. We simply have created an abundance of light in order to shine a little brighter in the darkness. So my friends, if your heart candle has been lit, then I, to you, say, let us light the candle of another. Thank you all. Namaste.